Hello all. I hope you have enjoyed the series so far. I know it's just getting started, so there's a lot to go, a lot of things to do. So hopefully we're going to have some fun along the way. Today we got for you an Ardent Apex Elite unboxing and an out-of-the-box review. It's going to be fairly short, hopefully. Show you some of the things I look for when I get a new reel. Of course, it wouldn't be faithful of me to say I'm not an Ardent Pro staff, because I am. So I do use Ardent reels exclusively. But let's go ahead and let's get started. So we got the box. As you can see, I did already open it, took my name off, address and all that sort of thing. But for the most part, this box is pretty much unopened. So in the box, we've got packing paper. I don't know why, but that's in there. We have the Ardent 2017 catalog. Lots of good stuff from the Ardent guys. The lineup of reels. The one we're going to be looking at today is the Apex Elite, which is on the corner here, right here. Alright, so in the box is the Ardent Apex. Coming right out of the box, you can see it's packaged pretty good. It's covered with plastic to keep it from getting scratched up. In the box, there's the Ardent warranty department card. Fill that out. And a parts list and such. Now, the one thing they don't put in the box is an operator's manual, but I'll do a video on that later. It's pretty straightforward stuff. So one of the things I look for right out of the box is how it reels. The adjustments probably aren't to your liking right out of the box. So I hit the cast button, and I just give this a flip. See how long that spins for. So that must be fairly tight, because that stopped pretty quick. So I back this off. This here is your adjustment knob, your rough adjustment knob. So I'm just going to back that off. And we'll spin it again. You can see a little bit longer spin. So we'll back it off. There we go. So that's a nice long spin there. And I look for that. I've gotten several of these reels. I have never yet oiled one out of the box. When I do my yearly routine maintenance, I do, but out of the box, I really have never had to mess with them. I've had no issues out of the box with them. It's a pretty solid reel for me. On the side here, you've got your magnetic adjustment control. Goes from min to max, and it clicks. There is some clicks. I don't know if you can hear them. But it does click, so you can set it in, and it should stay there for you. What that does, and again, I'll do another video for the people just learning to use bait casters. But what that does is it adjusts how quickly that bail will slow down. This is a tension knob, so this is going to adjust your tension on the spool. So if I turn this up, let me show you real quick. If I crank that up, I don't want to crank it too tight, but if I do that, and then I give that a spin, you see how that came to a stop really, really quickly. The magnetic fine adjustment here on the side won't make that much of a change, unlike the rough adjustment. So back that off again. And on the side here, you've got your drag control. And then it's got a pretty good size handle. The speed on this one is a 6.5 to 1. And this one has 13 ball bearings, 12 plus 1 anti-reverse. So it's a really smooth reel. I use a lot of these. The price point on this reel is $149. So it's a solid reel, very well built. It's light. It's super light. I should have got the scale out and show you. I think it's either 5.9 or 6.9, something like that ounces. It's really light. So give it a shot if you're you're looking into this and you're thinking about a bait caster, but you're not sure, you know, it's your first reel, give you some quick tips on that. Don't go to your local store and buy a cheap reel. You will not be happy with that reel. It's not going to perform like your higher end reels. And when I say higher end, I'm talking anything $100 and more are middle to high end reels that have pretty good adjustments, and you should have some success with them. So I will get back to you again. We're in Maine, so it's still cold out, snowy out. But I will get back at some point and get a quick video on how to set up your rod, your reel, and how to really use a bait caster so that it's functional for you. Because I do hear a lot of guys talk about, I can't use it, I get all kinds of, you know, bird's nests and that. But that's really just inexperience and trying to do something the reel's really probably not made to do. But we'll go over all that. So post your questions. I think I have a discount code if you're looking to get an Ardent product. I will put that in the description as well as the Ardent website. Again, in your comment section, if you could just say ProStaff Ken sent you, that would be nice. I don't get paid for this stuff, obviously, but I do want them to know that I'm using their stuff and out there. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.